We have light snow right now in central South Dakota. The heavier snow down in Nebraska. It's coming this way. Sioux Falls will start to see that snowfall during the evening hours. Overnight tonight, a low of 16 in Sioux Falls, 12 Aberdeen, 15 in Pierre, 19 in Rapid City. Tomorrow the snow comes to an end in the morning. Thinking about 2 to 4 inches in Sioux Falls. Heavier amounts, the heavier band south of Sioux Falls. Tomorrow's high 24, 21, and with some flurries in Aberdeen. Pierre 29, Rapid City mostly sunny, and 42. We'll have an update from the Storm Center on this incoming system in just a minute. KELOLAND News starts now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News first at 4.
Snow is returning to KELOLAND. We're going to look at what the storm is bringing to Nebraska as it makes its way into South Dakota.
Plus, a former attorney faces a rape charge in Minnehaha County. What court documents are revealing straight ahead.
And later, how a bike up for auction in Las Vegas is going to be helping charities in Sturgis, as well as give the lucky winner a VIP trip to the motorcycle rally.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning into First at 4. I'm Kelly Volk.
And I'm Don Jorgensen. Snow is once again falling in southern KELOLAND. Now, take a look at this. This is what it looks like in Platte along Highway 44. You can see the blanket of snow that is covering the road, as well as some low visibility.
Ooh, I don't think that looks good at all. According to South Dakota 511, the areas around Mission, Winter, Platte, and Chamberlain are considered snow-covered and icy. The Highway Patrol is once again urging people to use caution on the roads. Slow down and leave extra space between you and other vehicles.
Now, in Nebraska, it's being hit the hardest by this latest round of winter weather. The Nebraska State Patrol has been sharing pictures from its traffic cameras of just how bad the road conditions are.
Part of Interstate 80 is closed between Kearney and Wyoming. Law enforcement says travel is not advised in this storm. And the storm is expected to move into more parts of South Dakota by tonight. And for the latest on this track, let's check in with meteorologist Megan Chatta.
Good afternoon. We're still waiting in Sioux Falls for that snow to hit us. Right now, just cloudy and 25. But the snow is already in parts of central South Dakota. Right now in Winter, 23 with snowfall. North winds at 14 miles an hour, so could be some blowing snow issues. Pierre also has some snowfall, maybe even a little bit of fog this afternoon, right now at 22 degrees. And Rapid City has been dealing with fog all day today, right now at 28 with just a light wind. Here is our snow in central and south central South Dakota. We do have areas of heavier snow amounts in those darker blue across the Nebraska border. Here is what we are thinking for snow for tonight. There is a sharp cutoff along I-90, so areas north will have less snow. Sioux Falls could see around 2 to 4 inches of snow, and that heavier band to the south in Yankton could see around 6 to 10 inches of snow out of this. We do have a winter weather advisory still in effect for those areas in blue, and winter storm warnings for those areas in red, including Sioux Falls and Yankton, that last into tomorrow morning. But this weekend will be quiet and close to normal for temperatures. We'll have those details coming up in just a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Megan. And an attorney for Derek Chauvin is expected to ask an appeals court to throw out the former Minneapolis officer's convictions in the murder of George Floyd. He is arguing before the Minnesota Court of Appeals that legal and procedural errors deprive Chauvin of a fair trial. Prosecutors argue that he had a fair trial and a just sentence. Floyd died in 2020 after Chauvin pinned him to the ground with his knee on his neck for more than 9 minutes. Floyd's death touched off a firestorm of protests and a national reckoning with racism. A suspect wanted in connection with the deadly shooting at the Mall of America in December was arrested in Georgia. The 17-year-old suspect faces charges of second-degree murder and assault. Police also arrested the suspect's mother for allegedly driving him to Georgia following the shooting. 19-year-old Jonte Hudson was killed in the shooting on December 23rd. Authorities say that he was shot 8 times.
Well, technology continues to evolve to help people who are calling 911. Dispatchers at the Watertown Regional 911 Center can now get a real-time view of what is happening at a scene. It's called Prepared Live. It allows callers to live stream with dispatchers who can relay the information to first responders.
This is going to be a game changer for us in 911. The ability to live stream video into our 911 center. That is a very important tool. And, you know, there's a lot of times when we have callers that call into our center and they're not able to verbalize. Maybe something is going on and they're not able to communicate.
We'll show you how the live stream works in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10.
Coming up after the break, we're going to look at the latest debate in Iowa over how gender identity and sexuality is handled in schools.
And later, a new study says kids under 5 are being hit the hardest by the triple-demic of respiratory illnesses. You're watching First at 4 on KELOLAND News.